The truth was never hidden from you. There is a moment in every chosen life when the air feels different, when silence becomes louder than noise, when something inside you whispers, "Pay attention." This is that moment. You didn't click this video by accident. You were pulled here, guided. Because the truth you've been sensing is about to reveal itself. You were never meant to fit in. From the beginning, you felt different. Not better, not superior, just separate. You saw through people, through lies, through systems. While others followed the crowd, something inside you resisted. That resistance was not rebellion, it was remembrance. The shift that started within. There was a day when your perception changed. Colors seemed deeper, energy felt heavier, conversations felt shallow. You began noticing patterns, synchronicities, messages in ordinary moments. You started questioning everything you were taught. That wasn't confusion, that was awakening. What it means to be chosen. Being chosen is not about fame or fortune. It is not about being worshipped. It is about carrying a frequency others cannot hold. It is about seeing truth when illusions are more comfortable. It is about remembering who you are in a world designed to make you forget. The loneliness of a higher calling. You have felt the isolation. Rooms full of people, yet you feel alone. Conversations that drain you because they never go deep enough. Friends who slowly drift away as your awareness expands. This loneliness is not punishment, it is preparation. The signs you could never explain. You feel energy before words are spoken. You sense when something is wrong without proof. Your intuition has saved you more times than you can count. You have vivid dreams, powerful visions. And sometimes you just know things. Why society fears the awakened. A sleeping world depends on conformity. It thrives on distraction. It survives on people who never question. But you question everything. And that makes you dangerous to systems built on control. The attacks you didn't see coming. Have you noticed how challenges intensified after your awakening? Sudden betrayal, unexpected losses, emotional storms. It felt targeted, personal. Because when light grows stronger, darkness reacts. Pressure creates power. The silence of your voice. Maybe you were called too sensitive, too intense, too different. They tried to shrink you into something manageable. But your spirit refused to be small. Your pain had a purpose. The heartbreak, the rejection, the nights you cried in silence. Each wound carved space inside you. Space for wisdom, space for compassion, space for strength. You were trained through fire. Nothing about your journey was easy. You were tested again and again. Every time you thought you couldn't handle more, you survived. That was not random suffering. That was spiritual training. The moment truth begins to reveal itself. Truth does not arrive like thunder. It unfolds quietly. In realizations, in inner shifts, in clarity that feels undeniable. Suddenly, things make sense. You see why certain people had to leave. Your intuition is your guide. You were never meant to follow blindly. Your intuition is your compass. It nudges you away from danger. It pulls you toward growth. The more you trust it, the louder it speaks. You are a mirror. People react strongly to you. Some are inspired. Some are triggered. Some feel exposed. Because your presence reflects what they avoid within themselves. The frequency you carry. You don't need to announce your power. It is felt. In your silence. In your gaze. In the calm intensity of your energy. Why you had to wake up first. Not everyone awakens at the same time. You were meant to go first. To break cycles. to question traditions, to prepare the path for others. The fear of stepping into your role. You sense something bigger waiting for you. And that scares you, because stepping into truth means losing comfort. It means shedding old identities. It means becoming visible. Truth cannot be unseen. Once your eyes open, they cannot close again. You cannot return to ignorance. You cannot pretend not to know. The truth changes how you speak, how you choose, how you live. The revelation you've been waiting for. Here is the truth. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are not behind. You are awakening exactly on time. Your difference is your gift. Stop trying to dilute your intensity. Stop apologizing for your depth. Your awareness is medicine. Your perception is power. Your presence is purpose. The world needs your light. Even if it resists you. Even if it misunderstands you. Even if it mocks what it cannot comprehend. Light does not ask for permission to shine. It simply shines. This is your confirmation. If your heart is racing right now, listen. If something inside you feels seen, trust it. This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. The truth is revealing itself to you. Embrace your awakening. Do not shrink back into comfort. Do not silence your knowing. Step forward, even if your voice shakes. Even if you walk alone at first. You were built for this path. The journey continues. Awakening is not a destination. It is a return. A return to your power. A return to your clarity. A return to your true self. If this message found you, then you are ready. Ready to rise. Ready to remember. Ready to embody the truth you carry. And this is only the beginning. Join the awakening. If this spoke to your soul, don't ignore it. Like this video, so the message reaches other awakened ones. Comment below, I am ready, if you feel the truth activating within you. Subscribe to return to awakening and walk this path with us. Because the chosen ones are not meant to stay silent anymore. The veil between WRLDS is thinning. You feel it, don't you? Moments when reality seems to shift. When time stretches or collapses. When ordinary sounds carry secret messages. This is not imagination. This is awakening at work. The power of stillness. In stillness, you hear the whispers of your soul. In silence, you feel the currents of unseen forces. Meditation is not just a practice. It is the gateway to remembering who you really are. Every quiet breath reconnects you to your higher self. You cannot ignore your calling. Signs appear over and over. People, dreams, visions, and synchronicities converge. You cannot pretend they are coincidences. They are invitations. Doors opening only for those brave enough to walk through. The struggle of seeing clearly. The world will test you. You will be ridiculed for your beliefs. You will face skepticism and doubt, even from those you love most. But clarity comes with courage, and courage comes with awakening. Your heart knows the way. Rationality may fail you. Logic may argue against your knowing. But your heart, the quiet, insistent voice inside, you must follow it. It is your compass through chaos. It is your anchor in stormy seas. The resistance is real. Expect resistance, both internal and external. Fear will rise when you step into your truth. Doubt will appear as a shadow. Society will pull you back toward comfort. And yet every challenge is a confirmation. You are on the right path. The AWKNED sees everything. Nothing can remain hidden from you for long. You notice subtleties others miss. You sense deception without words. You feel energy shifts in a room before anyone speaks. This is your gift and your responsibility. The sacrifices of light. You may lose friendships. You may lose routines. You may lose a sense of normal. But in every loss, something greater replaces it. You are shedding layers to reveal the eternal self within. The silent battle within. Every awakening comes with inner conflict. You wrestle with ego and fear. You question your purpose, your worth, your path. These struggles are not failures. They are the forge that strengthens your spirit. The cosmic pull. Sometimes you feel drawn to places, people, or experiences without reason. This pull is the universe aligning with your soul. Do not resist it. Step into it with trust. It will guide you to the revelations meant only for you. The language of energy. Words are often inadequate. Emotions become your signals. Intuition becomes your guide. Every thought, feeling, and sensation carries meaning. Learn to read the signs, and you will never be lost. The masks you must remove. Society expects masks. Roles, personas, conformity. You were born to remove them. Not to hurt others, but to reveal truth. Only authenticity can carry the power you were meant to wield. The awakening of compassion. As you rise, so does your empathy. You feel the pain of others as if it were your own. This is not weakness. This is the expansion of your soul. Through compassion, your power multiplies. The inner flame cannot be extinguished. No matter the obstacles, the flame within you burns. It flickers in darkness but never dies. Challenges are wind, not water. Every struggle fans the fire, and the fire illuminates your path forward. The mirror of truth. People around you will reflect what you must see. Sometimes love, sometimes shadow. Sometimes lessons you have ignored. Do not shy away from these mirrors. They are the universe's way of teaching you what you need most. The awakened path is lonely but rich. Few will understand the depth of your journey. But the ones who do will feel your light like no one else. The path is lonely because it demands authenticity. But the richness is beyond measure. Every step brings you closer to the version of yourself you were always meant to be, the whisper of ancient knowledge. Sometimes knowledge comes to you in whispers. A fleeting insight, a memory that doesn't belong to your current life. A thought that feels too profound to be random. These are echoes of your soul, remembering its true origin. Listen closely, they carry the keys to your awakening. The illusion of time. You may feel rushed, pressured, behind schedule. But time is not linear for the awakened. Past, present, and future converge in subtle ways. The signs you see today may have been set in motion lifetimes ago. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The call to courage. Awakening demands bravery. Not the kind celebrated by society. True courage is the quiet decision to keep going when everything inside screams to quit. To face the truth even when it hurts. To rise into the unknown knowing you are never truly alone. The duality of light and dark. Every chosen one must confront darkness. Not just in the world, but within themselves. Fear, doubt, and anger are not enemies. They are teachers disguised as storms. When embraced, they illuminate the path toward true mastery. The power of intention. Every thought you nurture, every word you speak, every action you take carries weight. You are learning to operate at a higher frequency. Small choices now ripple into profound outcomes. Your life is your temple. Your intentions are the architects of your reality. The silence that speaks. In moments of stillness, the universe communicates. A look, a sound, a sudden realization. These are not coincidences, They are confirmations. Learn to pause, to observe, to receive. Silence is where the chosen one hears the deepest truths. The AWAKNED heart knows fear is illusion. Fear may rise like a tidal wave. It may threaten to pull you under. But fear is only a shadow of the mind, not the soul. Your heart knows the way forward. Follow it relentlessly. The veins of inspiration. Every idea that electrifies your mind is a message. Every sudden vision, every surge of creativity is a signpost. Do not ignore it. These are the universe conspiring with you. They are invitations to step fully into your purpose. The burden of truth. Knowing too much too soon can feel like a curse. You see layers of reality others cannot comprehend. You feel truths that are uncomfortable to accept. But this burden is also your gift. It separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. The awakening of sensory perception. You notice details others miss. The energy of a room, the subtle mood of a conversation, the hidden intentions behind words. Your senses are expanding to perceive the invisible. This is not paranoia, it is clarity. Your perception is sharpening for a higher mission. The sacred responsibility. Being chosen is not a title, it is a duty. You are called to witness, to heal, to awaken. Your journey is not just for you. It ripples outward, touching lives in ways you may never see. The weight of this responsibility is also your power. The transformation of identity. The person you once were may no longer exist. Old habits, beliefs, and attachments dissolve. This is not loss, it is liberation. You are being molded into someone capable of holding immense light. And this transformation is beautiful, terrifying, and necessary. The awakening dream. Sometimes the path feels surreal. Moments where reality and vision blur. Where dreams bleed into waking life. These are not accidents. They are glimpses of the multidimensional self, awakening to its full potential. The dance with destiny. Everything is orchestrated. Encounters, challenges, synchronicities, they are all part of a greater dance. You were not chosen by chance. You were chosen by design. And destiny is waiting for you to step fully into rhythm. The light you carry. It is invisible to most, yet unmistakable to those who are awake. It draws others, challenges them, inspires them. You are a beacon, even when you doubt your own brilliance. Never forget the power of the light within you, the awakening of memory. Sometimes memories arise that do not belong to this life. Faces, places, and events that feel hauntingly familiar. These are fragments of your soul's journey. Hints of wisdom accumulated across lifetimes. They remind you that your awakening is part of a much larger story. The call of the unseen. You are drawn to experiences beyond the ordinary, to places untouched by logic, to people who resonate without reason. The unseen is calling you. It is where your true power has always resided. Step into it with courage and curiosity. The SHADOWS you must embrace. Fear and doubt will shadow your path. They are not enemies to banish. They are teachers, reflecting what is unhealed within. Face them, understand them, transform them. Only then does your light become unstoppable. The quiet rebellion. Awakening is a quiet rebellion against mediocrity, against blind acceptance, shallow living, and mindless conformity. It does not scream, it does not demand attention. It simply exists as a living truth. And in that existence, it changes everything around it. The sacred pain. Every trial you endure carries sacred purpose. Heartbreak, betrayal, confusion, they are teachers in disguise. Pain is the chisel that sculpts your soul. Through it you learn resilience, compassion, and depth. Every wound opens a doorway to awakening. The silent signals. Notice the small things. The song that repeats, the number sequence, the fleeting glance. These are signals, guidance from dimensions you cannot yet name. They are confirming that you are aligned. Trust them, they are the breadcrumbs of your destiny. The energy that speaks. People, places, objects, they all carry energy. Some lift you, some drain you, some awaken you. Learn to feel without judgment. Learn to flow with the currents. Your energy sense is a compass, more accurate than any map. The resistance of the world. The world will resist your awakening. Not because it hates you, but because it fears the change you embody. You challenge old systems, outdated beliefs, and illusions of comfort. This resistance is inevitable. It is proof that you are stepping into your truth. The inner temple. Your mind is a battlefield. Your heart a sanctuary. Meditation, reflection, and self-inquiry build the temple within. Within this inner temple, clarity arises. And clarity is the weapon of the awakened. The awakening of purpose. Every insight, every vision, every challenge leads to purpose. Purpose is not a job, a title, or a status. It is the alignment of soul, action, and truth. When you live from this place, even ordinary moments become extraordinary. You step fully into the role you were born to play. The power of alignment. Your body, mind, and spirit are instruments of divine intention. When they are aligned, your actions ripple through reality. When they are misaligned, obstacles appear to guide you back. Trust the process of alignment. It is your gateway to mastery. The AWKNED community. Though the path feels solitary, you are never truly alone. Others like you exist, sensing the same vibration, sharing the same mission. Seek them, connect with them. Together, your collective light becomes unstoppable. Together, you awaken entire worlds. The divine patience. Awakening unfolds in its own rhythm. Do not rush, do not force. The universe works through timing you cannot yet see. Your patience is sacred. It allows the seeds of your power to grow deep and strong. The echoes of truth. Sometimes, truth echoes in unexpected places. A book, a conversation, a song, seemingly mundane, yet profoundly relevant. These echoes are confirmation. They remind you that the universe is conspiring in your favor. They are proof that nothing in your path is random. The invitation to remember. The universe has been waiting for you to awaken. Not to a new life, but to remember the life you were always meant to live. The soul never forgets. The heart never lies. Your awakening is a return to what you already are, the awakening of presence. Being chosen is not about doing more. It is about being more. Present in every moment, aware of every vibration, conscious of every thought. Presence is your power. It allows you to act from truth, not reaction. The frequency of truth. You vibrate at a higher frequency than most. It is felt by those around you, even if they cannot articulate it. Some will be drawn to you. Others will feel threatened. This is natural. Truth always polarizes. The hidden wisdom of CHLLNGS. Every challenge hides a lesson. Every obstacle is a doorway. Nothing happens to punish you. Everything happens to awaken you. Look closer, and you will see the hidden gift in every trial. The sacred responsiveness. You are learning to respond, not react. To see before you act. To feel before you speak. This responsiveness is the hallmark of the awakened. It keeps your power intact and your path clear. The unveiling of illusion. The world is full of illusions, false truths, misleading comforts, empty systems. As a chosen one, you peel away layers others cannot see. You see motivations, hidden agendas, and the subtle lies of the heart. This insight is not arrogance. It is clarity. The call to embrace your uniqueness. You were never meant to fit in. Your quirks, your intensity, your depth, these are not flaws. They are markers of your calling. The world may try to suppress them, but your soul will not. Embrace what sets you apart. The AWAKNED sense of time. You no longer live in linear time. Moments stretch, signs repeat, visions echo. You understand that events are interconnected. Your life is not a series of random incidents. It is a tapestry of purpose. The mystery of synchronicity. Doors open when you are ready. People appear when you need guidance. Numbers, symbols, and coincidences, these are not random. They are the universe speaking your language. Learn to read the signs. They are your roadmap. The resilience of the soul. No matter how many trials come your way, your soul persists. Every setback strengthens your resolve. Every heartbreak expands your compassion. Every confusion sharpens your wisdom. You are unbreakable, even when the world seems against you. The awakening of emotional intelligence. You feel deeply. You empathize naturally. You sense moods, energies, and unspoken truths. This is not weakness, it is awakening. Your emotional awareness is a weapon, a guide, and a gift. The silent transformation. People may not notice the change within you. They may comment on what you wear, what you say, or where you go. But transformation is invisible. It is in the quiet expansion of consciousness. It is in the way you see the world anew. The call to courageous love. Awakening demands love that is fearless. Love yourself in your entirety. Love others even when they cannot see your truth. Love is not naive, it is revolutionary. It heals, it awakens, it empowers. The AWAKNED vision. Your vision is not just about sight. It is insight, foresight, and perception beyond the ordinary. You see what others ignore. You understand what others cannot. You are equipped to guide, to illuminate, and to reveal. The cosmic alignment. Events, people, and opportunities align for those who are awake. It is not coincidence. It is design. Trust the flow of life. Step into the alignment and allow the universe to work through you. The power of RMBRNG. Every awakening is a return to clarity, a return to truth, a return to yourself. Your remembering is the spark that ignites your destiny. The hidden strength within. You have survived storms others never would have endured. You have faced shadows others fear to see. You carry strength not visible to the eye. Your resilience is quiet, steady, and unstoppable. The awakening of clarity. Clarity arrives not as a flood, but as a steady light. Moments of sudden understanding pierce the fog of confusion. You begin to see patterns where once there was chaos. Your choices become guided by insight rather than impulse. This clarity is your superpower, quietly shaping your destiny. The language of symbols. Signs appear everywhere, numbers, animals, songs, and dreams. They are not random. They are coded messages for the awakened. Pay attention, for the universe speaks in symbols before words. Learning this language connects you to unseen guidance. The sacred fire within. You carry a fire that warms, illuminates, and transforms. It cannot be extinguished by doubt, fear, or criticism. It burns quietly, persistently, reshaping your spirit. Each trial you endure fuels it. Each awakening moment ignites it further. The AWAKNED intuition. You know things without being told. You sense danger, opportunity, and truth with uncanny accuracy. Do not dismiss these insights as coincidence or imagination. Your intuition is the compass of your soul. It guides you through the labyrinth of life. The duality of existence. Light and shadow coexist within you. Joy and sorrow, certainty and doubt, love and fear, they are intertwined. Awakening teaches you to navigate this duality, not by resisting the dark, but by integrating it. In this integration lies your power. The invitation to trust. Trust is not naive. Trust is the alignment of your mind, heart, and soul. Even when the path is uncertain, the universe conspires in your favor. Every step you take with faith strengthens your connection. Trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The awakening of discernment. Not every voice, every teaching, or every path is yours to follow. Discernment separates guidance from distraction. It protects your energy. It hones your power. Learn to listen deeply and act wisely. The power of stillness. In stillness, you hear what the world cannot say. Moments of quiet reveal truths obscured by noise. Meditation is not passive, it is active perception. It reconnects you with your inner knowing. It aligns your energy with the cosmic rhythm. The test of resilience. The path of the chosen one is lined with trials. Setbacks, betrayals, and heartbreaks are inevitable. But each test strengthens your spirit. Each challenge sharpens your awareness. The stronger you become, the brighter your light shines. The awakening of love. Love is no longer ordinary. It is conscious, fearless, and transformative. You love deeply, even when misunderstood. You see the divine in yourself and others. Through this love, the world itself begins to awaken. The sacred journey within. Every step inward is a step toward power. Every shadow faced, every truth acknowledged, every fear embraced elevates your consciousness. You are learning to navigate your inner cosmos. The universe reflects this journey back in your outer world. Your inner awakening becomes your outer revolution. The freedom of authenticity. You no longer fit into molds. You no longer follow scripts written by others. Authenticity is your birthright. It is your armor and your weapon. It frees you to live, to love, and to awaken fully. The awakening of patience. Time works differently for those who awaken. Some things arrive quickly, others slowly. Patience is not passive waiting, it is active alignment. It allows life to unfold naturally. It teaches you trust and timing beyond human comprehension. The invisible threads. You feel connections you cannot explain. People, events, and experiences are woven together in unseen ways. These threads guide your path. They protect you. They remind you that nothing is random, everything is orchestrated. The quiet confirmation. The signs are subtle but undeniable. A recurring song, a fleeting symbol, a meaningful dream. They confirm that you are on the right path. They reassure your heart and awaken your soul. Notice them, trust them, follow them. The awakening of purpose. Purpose is not something you find outside yourself. It emerges from alignment with your true self. Every insight, every action, every awakening moment contributes. You are being prepared to fulfill a role only you can embody. Embrace it fully, the awakening of presence in chaos. Even when the world is turbulent, your awareness remains unshaken. You notice the still point in the storm. You move with calm precision, guided by insight rather than impulse. This presence is a silent power. It anchors you while awakening spreads through your life. The whispers of the universe. Sometimes the answers come softly. A thought, a vision, a sudden feeling that seems too precise to ignore. These whispers are your soul's way of guiding you. They are subtle but persistent. Heed them, they carry instructions for your next step. The sacredness of solitude. Time alone is not loneliness, it is sacred space. In solitude, your soul speaks clearly. Your mind aligns, your intuition sharpens, your heart expands. The chosen one thrives in the silence of their own presence. Alone, you discover the infinite within. The AWAKNED perception of truth. What others accept without question, you see differently. Illusions are transparent to your insight. Motives, energies, hidden agenda, they reveal themselves. This perception is not a curse, it is a gift. It allows you to navigate life with clarity and purpose. The duality of gift and burden. Being chosen comes with immense power. It also comes with immense responsibility. The insights you hold, the energy you carry, the path you walk, they are both gift and burden. You are asked to carry what others cannot. And in carrying it, you are transformed. The call to embrace change. Change is relentless for the awakened. Old identities dissolve. Comfort zones collapse. Beliefs shift. This is not chaos, it is evolution. You are being reshaped to embody the truth fully. The awakening of energy awareness. You sense the unseen currents around you. Emotions, intentions, and vibrations become tangible. Some will resonate with your frequency. Others will repel it. Learning to navigate energy is mastering your environment. The power of intentionality. Every thought, word, and action carries immense weight. You shape reality with conscious choice. Intent is your most potent tool. With it, you align with purpose, attract synchronicities, and manifest truth. Do not underestimate this power, it is your signature. The sacred lessons of suffering. Pain is not punishment, it is transformation. Heartbreak, betrayal, and hardship teach what comfort cannot. They expose hidden strengths and awaken latent abilities. Your suffering becomes sacred when met with awareness. It fuels your journey toward mastery. The AWAKNED, RELATAONSHIPS. Connections shift as you awaken. Some people drift away. Others arrive, drawn by resonance. Every relationship becomes a mirror. It reveals what you must heal, embrace, or release. Through this, your soul learns its deepest lessons. The invisible support. Though it may feel lonely, unseen forces walk with you. Synchronicities, signs, and inexplicable guidance are constant. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, or universal intelligence, they surround you. Trust that the unseen supports your every step. You are never truly alone. The awakening of responsibility. You are aware now that your choices impact more than yourself. Energy, words, and actions ripple outward. You hold responsibility for the light you project. This is not a burden, it is empowerment. Your awakening influences reality in ways unseen but profound. The power of alignment with soul purpose. When thought, emotion, and action align, power flows effortlessly. Life presents opportunities that feel destined. Doors open, paths clear, and clarity arrives. Alignment is the bridge between awakening and manifestation. You step into it naturally, guided by intuition. The AWAKNED sense of timelessness. You begin to notice moments stretch and collapse. Past, present, and future intertwine. Events, encounters, and signs resonate across dimensions. Time is no longer a cage, it is a tool. Through this awareness, your path unfolds with precision. The subtle signs of confirmation. Repeating numbers, songs, encounters, and dreams, they are confirmations. The universe constantly signals your alignment. These small signs are powerful indicators. They validate your intuition and illuminate your path. Notice them, trust them, follow them. The awakening of courageous action. Knowing the truth is only half the journey. Action rooted in awareness is the next step. You act despite fear, doubt, and resistance. Your actions are intentional. They carry the power to shift reality. The awakening of sacred patience. Not everything arrives on your schedule. The universe orchestrates timing beyond your comprehension. Patience is not waiting, it is conscious alignment. It is trust that your steps are unfolding perfectly. Through patience, wisdom and power mature together.